Happy New Year, everybody. We are here live Wednesday in Winder. It's our favorite day of the week.
It is our favorite day of the week.
And we've missed these people, haven't we?
It's been 2 weeks.
It has been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I mean, it's been a whole year. A whole year has passed us.
Brand new year.
Happy 2025.
Hey, Kyle. I've missed you. I
Thanks
hope you're
for
doing well,
joining
Kyle.
us, Kyle.
Happy New Year, sweet lady.
We are live here on
Casey.
Instagram. Hey, Casey. And then we're going to be doing Melissa. I'm sorry, because I should just talk. And you say hi.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not being rude.
All right,
okay.
you keep going.
We are live on Instagram, and we will be playing the replay on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, and you can find us over there, of course, at the Yarn Winder. So like, subscribe, comment. And we appreciate you guys being here. We got called Sunshines. Thank you, Melissa. So my name is Julia, and I am the Duchess of YouTube Knit and Chill. And of course, sitting next to me is the guardian of our Yarniverse, the owner and operator of the Yarn Winder. So thank you guys for joining us live today. We have a table overflowing as usual, but maybe even more this time because it's been a few weeks since we have actually been live.
We're either going to have to talk fast or, I don't know, maybe not. Just
I'll
enjoy it.
I'll try to talk
Hi,
fast.
Matt. Thanks for coming. Kyle, I hope you feel better, sweet lady. If you need anything, let me know.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Kyle. Yes, feel better. Word, ladies of the Yarniverse. Thank you, Matt. So let's get started with some news of the store. We have a lot to go over. We have a January crochet along that goes every Saturday in January. And we are crocheting, you have your choice of 2 different hats. One is the Divine hat and one is called the Easy
Everyday Beanie.
Everyday Beanie. Thank you. And you can see pictures of it in our Instagram. If you go to the Yarn Winder on Instagram. I'm sure there's a post on Facebook too.
Hopefully.
I would think so.
Hopefully. I feel like those would be good stash busters. Because, you know, they're probably just like a one skein. You got that random skein laying around and just knock it out.
I think that's a great idea.
Start gift knitting for next year.
That's true. I thought about doing that because I was doing all my gift knitting in November and December, and it was
way
overwhelming.
Too late. Yes, way too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then of course, for any of you knitters who would like to join us, we also are gathering for the, in December, we had a knit along with the Songbird Handmade, and it was socks, and it was also a hat. And
Spruce grouse.
Spruce grouse. I can never remember the name. Kevin socks, Ellen socks, and there's other ones. So if you haven't finished any of those, then feel free to come to that. But also this year in 2025, you're taking a deep breath.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait to hear what you got to say if you had to take a deep breath.
I'm just excited for you to announce that.
Okay, so crochet and knitters, we have a make-along that's going along in the year 2025 on Saturdays. Of course, come to the ones that fit into your schedule. You're not required to come to all of them or really any of them, really. However, what is so cool about it, so we are going to be knitting and crocheting what is called the Anthology Throw.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
Isn't this gorgeous?
It's so beautiful.
And we have 2 different talented indie dyers.
Thank you.
The local craftery, and then we have our friend Kayla
with Tethered Intentions.
Tethered Intentions, who they're each dyeing a mini skein, and so it's a limited edition. And our phone is ringing. Limited edition mini skeins, and they're 20 grams each. So really all it is that is required to participate is to purchase the mini skeins here at the store, and they're what, $6 plus tax a piece.
Yep. So $12 for a month, and you get to join us and have this beautiful project when you're done. And can I just jump in?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we cast on last Saturday, Julia and I and Melissa, and was it just the 3 of us?
I think
the first time.
I think the first time.
We have a couple more that are coming
joining
this Saturday, hopefully, if it doesn't snow. And we need to talk about that too.
Oh, yes.
But we cast on, and Julia and I already got through the first 2 mini skeins.
I seriously could have done it in half a day.
Easy.
Yeah, it was quick.
It's addictive. I think it's addictive. Like,
It
I
is
just
totally
wanted to keep
addictive.
going. So then on the flip side of that, we both decided, well, one wasn't going to be enough because now we have to wait till February for the new mini skeins to come out.
She's making me wait to see the next mini skein, so I guess that's fair.
It's mean. I'm mean.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So we went ahead and cast on a second anthology throw where we're just using scraps and everything from our stash. So that's like a second fun one, and the first one is a fun one as well, but it's just through the shop.
So at the end of the year, you'll have, it's a rounds throw, but you can use it as a blanket, a shawl. I've seen it where people put it on the wall, artwork.
Yep.
And it is a total of 24 different mini skeins, 20 grams a piece. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 59-inch diameter when it's completed. Circumference, yes. So it's pretty big.
It is big.
It's gonna be gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, I'm super excited. That's actually on my agenda today, is to work on the second one.
I brought mine hoping somebody might cast it on because thanks to Melissa
And Casey
cast yours on. Melissa cast my first one on, and I brought it with the crochet hook, hoping that somebody might want to help a girl out.
So that's our cows and make-alongs and all the things for this year in January. But we're in Georgia, and the weirdest thing is about to happen. They are predicting several inches of snow on Friday, leading into Saturday. So just be on, hey Dad, just be on the lookout for our social medias about any potential store closures, because I'm telling you right now, as much as I love this shop, as much as I love all of you, I love snow. And if it comes, I'm going to be at home playing in the snow with my dog. So.
And then you're going to be wrapped up nice and cozy.
I am.
With a coffee or hot
Gilmore
chocolate.
Girls.
Watching Gilmore Girls.
Knitting. Yes. So just so you know, that's this Friday and Saturday. Just be on the lookout.
That's true. So we have just a few days to prepare. So if you're interested in having a special project to wait for Snowmageddon in Georgia,
get your milk and bread.
Come see us. That's right, because today is Wednesday. We are open today until
8 o'clock.
8 p.m. In fact, we also have a few crews that come in to do crochet and knits different times of the day.
Yes.
So
Come
and knit with us, come and shop with us.
This would be a great time if you're thinking about joining our anthology make-along to come and grab your little minis, because that would be a wonderful...
you're running out, and when they're gone, right?
Yes, I'm not running out. We have more in the back.
Oh, you
There's
do?
just a few
Okay.
up there, but
Okay.
we have more. We have plenty right now, so come on and get them if you're thinking about casting it on. It's a great little project to start this weekend.
It sure is.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so that was store news.
Yep.
So let's see. Oh, so that is the make-alongs are every Saturday from 1 to 3.
Yep.
And of course, if there's ever any kind of weather issues, we'll post it on Instagram and Facebook so you can check and so you don't drive down here.
Oh, and let me jump in and add one more thing. So next Saturday this Saturday is the 11th. We may or may not be here. We'll see.
Yeah.
But then the following Saturday is the 18th. From 1 to 3, we will have our spin along. So our spinners can come.
Oh, the spinners are going to be
The
here?
spinners are coming.
I love the spinners.
It's so much fun. So yeah, just go ahead and mark your calendar for that, the 18th.
Exciting. That'll be a full house.
It will.
So now we go on to new arrivals.
So excited. So our dear sweet friend Melissa, who is one of our local bag makers, she dropped off a stash of bags for 2025, and she brought 9.
I already bought mine.
Me too. 4 of them have already sold. So this is what we have remaining. So get your eyes ready.
So pretty.
Look at that. Her eye for color, her eye for print is like no other. Number 2.
Love.
Number 3. I can't see what I'm doing, so sorry. Oh, I love this one. It just is happy. This is happy.
It is happy.
And this,
I love.
I know. I already have one of these.
It looks similar to the one I bought.
Yep. Yep. So good. Thank you, Melissa. So those will be here. They won't last long. So if you like any of those, you might want to think about coming and getting it. And then arrival number 2. So when I was in Rhinebeck, our sweet friend Amelie from Canada, she was the one person that I kind of picked out of all the options. Now there were tons, y'all. There were tons. But when I saw her stall and I saw her colors, I was like, OMG, have to have that, have to have that. It was one of the very few skeins of yarn I actually purchased for my personal self. So we talked and she said, yes, I would love to do wholesale.
It's like a bouquet.
Oh my word.
Just
Y'all,
gorgeous.
her colors.
Oh my goodness.
And several of these have already sold.
I know, I want to point some things out. Can I? Is
Please.
it rude of me?
No.
I want to, Queen Elizabeth,
Queen Elizabeth.
our queen of color work and
Wrong
all
one.
things sweaters,
This one.
is knitting a sock, color work sock with these two. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I was thinking if I should do that though.
That is
But
cool.
I've
That's
already...
almost tequila colors.
Is it really?
Gold and blue? These
oh,
two golden-
tequila.
Tequila. What were you
I was thinking Appalachia. I was like, no
that
way, are
too.
they the same as
Yeah, they really
tequila?
are. So yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
And then I'm gonna make the Ellen sock, which has hearts for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Excuse
yes,
me as
yes,
I grab
yes,
it.
yes.
And I'm doing these. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, but you didn't use these colors. You used a different.
I didn't use that yarn, but yeah,
Yeah,
similar
different
color
yarn.
scheme. Yes, it's a good one.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm doing that, and if maybe with my leftovers, I'll have to buy that and then do Elizabeth's socks.
And whatever you have left over, we throw in the Anthology throw. Just saying.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta
Okay.
see them all. I'm sorry, they're so squishy. I'm grabbing in your crotch. I'm sorry. I'm so rude today, you guys. Look at this. Oh, I just love it. It's so squishy. I can see why you fell in love with this.
Yeah,
So she's a
this-
Canadian dyer, isn't she?
Yes, and I think we talked about her before. She's from Canada. She's from French-speaking Quebec, and she has a goat farm. And I just
So
kind
does she
of
speak with an accent
She
too?
does.
Oh, she's adorable.
And she's the cutest. She is the cutest.
I just love
I
it.
know.
It's
I
like a
can't.
bouquet.
I can't. Like,
You know what? For Mother's Day, my husband's watching. This would be a beautiful bouquet instead of flowers. Can you give me
flowers
a bouquet
die,
of
Matt.
fiber
Yarn
lens?
never dies.
Oh, thank you for
Love
letting
it.
me touch and squeeze.
Absolutely.
Because I now made a mess on our table.
So, one of these, this one, okay, I think it's this one. Oh, geez. Anyway, this-ish was what I bought personally.
Oh, is
and
it?
so this is going into my second Find Your Fade.
Oh, I can't wait to see how
Yes,
you
which is
use
coming up in a second. We'll
that.
talk about that in a minute. But anyway, yeah.
Oh,
I loved her yarn.
it.
I loved her yarn. So that's
And I
kind of what's new.
love, I've seen a lot of people doing brights with neutrals. Have you seen that?
Yes, there's a whole book that La Bien-Aimée wrote, Neons and Neutrals, and it is...
Oh, did she?
Yes, have you seen it?
No, I
I have it
haven't.
at home, I'll bring it.
Oh, please, I want
It
to
is a
read that.
fantastic book. So it would be like this and this,
I mean,
right? You can't go
I just
wrong.
got lost in the screen. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
What are you wearing right now? This could work.
Almost very similar.
Maybe I need to make one of those. This isn't fingering though, is it?
This is DK.
Yeah.
Which I got you.
Well done.
I already have a kit started up for this.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what's new. And then last night we had the privilege of sitting with our yarn rep, one of our yarn reps, and placed a ginormous yarn order. So just in the next month or two, sorry Dad, don't listen, you'll be seeing things rolling in that are new to the shop and restocked and all the fun for
I had
2025.
fun sitting at the table. You guys, this table was just mounded with all this yarn samples.
Yes.
And I mean, we had so much fun. Thank you for including me with that.
It was so helpful to have other eyeballs helping me because I'll just buy what I like, you know? So it's nice to have a table full of people saying, hey, this is also good.
Well, we
'Cause
all
it
like
just-
what you like, so
Well,
it
I
works.
love that, but it would all be pink. So that's bad. Can't just do all
Pink and mint, right?
Yes, pink and mint.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
It works.
Yeah. So anyway, be on the lookout. It's
Yeah.
coming.
Now we have our next section, which is notions that we love. Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Exciting, huh?
It is. I have one. I love it.
Fox and Pines, Notion, Nook. It's magnetized. Oh my goodness, I can't hold on to it. Sorry. And it opens, and then it has all these little compartments for your notions. Look. And Casey has hers organized by stitch marker type, like locking stitch markers, round stitch markers, plastic, whatever. And then it's big enough for scissors and a little tape measure and tapestry needles. And it just closes up, and it's plastic and durable, and it just can go in your project bag.
It goes. Maybe I need another one because I actually have it next to where I sit because I have like a little
that's a great
table.
idea.
That way it's all. But I can see having one in my backpack to take places.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't have too many of these little types of things.
No, but I have taken it places and it does not open. Like
No,
if you're
it
afraid.
shouldn't.
I mean, it's a strong
Yes.
magnet.
Yes. Yes.
And like you said, it keeps everything I need in there. A crochet hook in case I have a drop stitch because
yeah,
you know I
yeah,
have
yeah.
drop stitches.
Don't we all?
And scissors and I mean it
the
all
little
fits.
things. Yep. And there's
It's a
several
brilliant
colors
idea.
at the shop, but these are fun.
I see my sister on here. Hey, Cammy.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yes,
I didn't know
that's
who
my
that
sister.
was.
That's
Hi, sister.
Cammy.
Hi, Cammy. Thank you for coming.
She is a crochet artist and she is crocheting a vest right now with the red
Baroque vintage?
Baroque. Yes.
Yes.
Baroque vintage.
Oh, I can't wait to see
She was
that.
showing it to me yesterday.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Well, my notion that I love are barber cords. And if you are a garment knitter, then these barber cords are a lifesaver. And how I use them, I actually have a couple different ones because what I have done is when you're knitting a garment and you have to separate your sleeves or your neck or there's the body, if whatever it is you're doing, you just slide. This is just like a rubber cord tube, and there is a hole. Hadia, we're going to be talking about you more later, Hadia. I hope that you can listen.
Can't wait to see you tonight. Hope you're coming.
So you put your needle on the end of this, and then you slide your stitches across. But the reason why I have a couple of these is because you can cut them to be any length that you want.
Okay, so this set, I'm glad you said that. This set has 3 in it. It has 2 30-inch cords for sleeves and then a 60-inch cord for your body. So when you're ready to try that sucker on and you don't want to try to lose those stitches, it's a great little tool to just slide your body stitches onto and be able to try it on.
Right. And
Or if you need your needle for another thing.
it's a shorter one right there.
Yeah.
Well, when I was doing my gloves, my fingerless mitts, and you have to take off your thumb stitches.
Yes, thumb
so I have
stitches.
shorter ones for my thumb.
Perfect.
And but anyways, I don't think I could ever. You know who told me about this? Ryan from Ryan Yarn. Speaking of which,
Speaking of Ryan,
we saw him this weekend,
Yes,
you
we
guys.
did.
What a nice guy he is.
he really is precious.
He took us around Athens and we had lunch, and then we went and we sipped on sipping chocolate, which was like a melted chocolate bar.
If you have not had sipping chocolate, please stop what you're doing and go, because I've never tasted anything like that, but it was good for the soul.
It really was.
Period.
And it's like a tiny little,
tiny
bigger
cup.
than a shot glass, but
We love Ryan too.
yes.
He's so sweet.
He spent the day, we talked about knitting, the dyers talked about dyeing with him. And, but anyways, a year ago, I saw him at his store, and I was telling him that I'm going to be knitting my first sweater. And he said, "Do you have these barber cords?" And I was like, "What is a barber cord?" Anyways.
Way to go, Ryan. That's
yeah,
perfect.
those were
Yes,
awesome.
I love it.
So
Okay.
those were notions that we love. Now we're going to
Notions that
move
we love.
on to works in progress.
All right, here we go. Big sigh. All right, so I have sad news. I had cast on the second Ellen sock in December,
Yeah.
and let me tell you, this little sucker was almost ready for the heel. And I went to the pattern and I read it, and it said, now repeat chart A. And I was like, repeat chart A? I never did chart A.
Oh no.
So I had done chart B before doing chart A. So I had jumped, this is chart A, this is chart B, and then you repeat chart A. So my sweet second sock was just jumping straight into the little hearts, and I never did chart A. I did have some friends that said, it's okay, just keep going. Do the chart twice at the bottom and it'll just, no, I can't. There are times I have some OCD, and that's probably one of them. So
yeah, I could see that.
I just ripped the little sucker back out to the cuff and when I'm not sad about it anymore, I'll pick it back up.
Aw.
But yeah, that hurt a little.
Well, I'm glad you shared that experience with us because, excuse me, I'm about to cast that on. That's going to be my Valentine's Day sock.
Here's my tip. Are you ready?
Read the pattern?
Read the pattern.
Okay.
Follow the directions.
Probably a
It's
tip
always
for
good.
everybody, right?
Yeah. Read the pattern.
So it happens to even the best of us.
It does. I was
Yeah.
just excited to get going
Yeah.
and I got a little too excited. But that's okay.
Yeah, it
It's
is okay. It is okay. It's just a sock.
It is just a sock.
And you were able to reuse the yarn, so
Oh, yeah,
nothing
yeah,
was
yeah.
lost.
Yeah. All right, second one. This was my Christmas Eve cast on. This is Summer Lee's Hibernal sock. It is one of my favorite patterns of all time. I think this is maybe my 5th pair of Hibernals.
Is it really?
Yeah, I knit several last year. This it's memorizable. There's the word
Very
for you.
intuitive.
Yes, you can figure it out as you go. It's awesome. And this is that, the neon tweed, the new neon tweed that we have in
Now
the shop.
did you hold it double?
I did not. This is fingering weight. She has 2 Hibernal sock patterns. She has a fingering weight pattern and a DK weight pattern.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, it's on a really tiny sock blocker that Alex gave me.
Because I knit
silly.
these in a DK weight.
Yes, and they go
I
super
love
fast.
them. Yes.
Yes. Yep. So both are great patterns. She also has a Hibernal hat pattern, which I know you'll chat about in a little bit. So that was Christmas Eve cast on. One is done, so I have a hoe.
You had the first hoe.
I have the first hoe, and then I'm going to cast on number 2 today. So that's that.
Okay.
Love that pattern. And then, dun, 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 dun. I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't show you the gloriousness, but this is the Anthology throw. And this is Kayla's January colorway, Tethered Intentions. And then this is my January colorway. And so I've already done January.
Should I show mine?
Yes,
too? 'Cause
please.
I did opposite colors.
Yep.
I mean, I did the same colors,
opposite directions.
opposite directions.
Yep.
So this one is TLC, the local craftery yarn. You guys can see. So basically, you cast on 9 stitches, right? And then it just expands from there. And then here is the Tethered Intentions colorway, which has blues and grays. And there's also, I noticed some violets in here too.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that the camera picks up how just gorgeous this is. And it is it feels almost like a little, you call it a beret, right? Little French beret. Should I put
What do you
mine on?
think? Oh my God, we were not supposed to do this. Ooh la la.
Oh, yours looks cuter like that. Hold on.
You have hair that is done, so don't mess up your hair. But yeah, it's so fun. It is so addictive.
much fun. You have your colors picked. I picked my colors out yesterday with Elizabeth's help to make my second
Elizabeth.
one.
Yes.
I love it.
So fun. I'm just winging the second one. I'm just pulling from scraps and stash and just whatever.
I
there's
should
no plan.
probably do that. I have a plan. I have a sequence because I like the fading.
But honestly, I saw her little plan yesterday and I said to her, please save me 20 grams of each of those because I may need to do that one too. Like I could totally do a third one
What a
already.
compliment. Thank you.
You're
of course, half
welcome.
of it's her yarn. Well, half of it is the local craftery and the other half of it is your
Scraps.
that you're letting me use. So
But we can make it work. It was so beautiful.
We can 100% make that work.
Okay. Oh, Wannabe Whip. There's an account on, let me turn it the right way. There's an account on Instagram, Daisy's Delight. And I think she's mostly a crocheter, if I remember correctly. But it's a blanket.
You're making a blanket?
No, it's a
You're going to
wannabe.
make it a shawl.
It's a wannabe whip.
But you're wanting to make a blanket.
I want to do this. Whatever this
You want
is.
that color. I remember you saying not long ago that you wanted to fall in love with a color scheme. So is that what you're saying? Is this is your color scheme?
This is my color scheme, but this is also, I love this stitch pattern. I don't know what the stitch is called in crochet, but it is fantastic. And I just feel like it would be like dense and squishy and so warm. So when Sweet Casey teaches us how to crochet this year, this is going to be on my agenda.
Yes, we're all
and
taking a
Casey,
class.
it's not a granny square. Just saying.
But I do want to learn the granny square.
I do too.
Because I want to make a cardigan that is a knit crocheted cardigan.
Yes,
And it
a
has
hybrid.
granny
I love that.
squares
Yep.
in it.
Hey, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
It's Rhinebeck Barbara.
Well, I think that's beautiful. I'm glad you fell in love with the color scheme. You've been looking for that for a while, haven't you?
Yes. Okay.
So that's
one
called
more.
Daisy's Delight?
Daisy's Delight is her Instagram account.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the name of the
go
pattern
follow
is,
her
but
then.
it's... I had bad words just floating through my brain. Sorry.
Okay.
It's delightful. Not bad
That's a
words.
bad word?
Not bad words.
Okay. I was like, I never knew that delightful was a
No,
bad
no, no.
word.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll tell you later.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Not for general consumption. All right. So the second Wannabe Whip is happening soon. I knit a Find Your Fade by Andrea Mowry when it first came out a million years ago.
You wore it a couple episodes
Yes.
ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this was the Fiberland from Canada that I picked out in Rhinebeck. And then this is one that I dyed, Coats & Co. And then these are ones that I purchased in another shop locally. So, oh my word.
Beautiful.
They're all indie dyed yarns.
That's beautiful.
And so this is going to be my next Find Your Fade.
beautiful.
And it's a Melissa bag, which I love.
I like how you have the top folded down. I have not thought to do that.
I just feel like it makes a cute
what I
little
like about
bucket.
her bag, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I love her bags are gusseted on the bottom, so they do stand up. And so I usually do have it like that, but I've never folded the top down.
I wanted
that
you to
makes
be able to
sense to
see
be
all
able
the
to sit it on the
pretties.
table that way.
Like a vase
Yeah,
of flowers.
exactly.
Yep.
That's the perfect gift.
Thank you, Melissa. Alrighty,
I'm
your
gonna
turn.
I have my color picked out as well for Find Your Fade.
Yes,
So
you do.
when you get started with that, that'll be my cue to start mine because I've actually wound mine into cakes. I made it that far, but I haven't actually cast it on yet. But
It's one of those that are addictive as well. So
yeah, this is your second one.
yes,
Right?
it was
So-
addictive.
So it must be a good pattern.
It's a
if that's
good
what you're
pattern.
doing.
Yep.
So, okay. So we are talking about works in progress. And now it's
you.
my turn.
Ooh, get ready.
Where do I, okay, so I'm starting with the Musselburgh hat. If you guys have not knit the viral pattern of a Musselburgh hat, let me let you know, let me show you the pattern first, that the designer actually, if you go sign up for her newsletter right now, she has a coupon code for, I think it's 30% off
Nice.
for the hat.
And this is
And
Zelda
for-
Teague.
for the next couple days. This is the hat, and there have been how many hundreds of thousands?
75,000.
And in fact, I know our friend Melissa has
74,000.
has knit half of those.
That's my running joke.
So it's true though. And
been done.
this has been
And I
like
think Ryan said he's knit like
we were okay. So when we were
12?
we were
5?
at
Can't
the
remember.
table eating lunch together, and it was me, Ryan, and Casey. All three of us brought Musselburgh hats to knit. Seriously,
so
there was three of us
cute.
knitting it
So
that
cute.
one, and nobody knew. Well, I knew that Casey was knitting it, but I didn't. You know, we didn't know we brought
It's a
it.
good knit for
Your purse.
gatherings like that. It's a good knit for the car when we were driving to Athens. So yeah, it was like a great project to bring along.
So this is my purse knitting, and I'm using the local craftery yarn. This is the bottom color here is called Mint Julep, and then this color is Dusty, and I'm tickled to death that I actually was able to cast on. This is the halfway point where I'm
Yay!
changing my colors.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It is an accomplishment.
It is indeed.
But even more so, a few, before Christmas, Sandra pinned me with a progress keep, because my complaint was when you're doing a bunch of stockinette, you feel like the project just goes on and on forever and you're not making any progress. Who'd you stick your tongue out at?
Melissa.
Okay. So she, Sandra pinned me. This is we have these here at the shop. It actually says the yarn winder on it.
And they're these acrylic like neon colors. They're so fun.
And then I just pinned it to my bag,
look
and
how
that's
that
where I was
matches
last
this. I love
time. It does, it does. So now, after today's show, I'm going to move it here. So the next time I show it, well, hopefully it'll actually be done. I think I'm pretty close to the end. I know it looks like I'm not, but this knits up so fast. And basically what it is you're knitting a hot dog, and then it folds in, it folds into itself. And then it has a double brim. Excuse me if that was rude. Don't start laughing. I'm not laughing. She's laughing. Anyways. So I might be done and wearing this the next time.
Okay,
so that's
from what I hear, because I'm not there, sorry, Melissa. But from what I hear, when you get to 14 inches is when you're like on 14-inch island. It's like 14 inches for days.
I think I'm at
you might
12.
Be past,
I think I'm at 12 because this is a little over 11.
Okay.
To this point. So yeah, I'm probably almost there.
Maybe by next Wednesday she'll have it done.
And
that would be so cute with what you have on today.
It would, wouldn't it? I didn't even think about that. And here's my yarn ball. Isn't that so pretty? I'm so happy. And I love it because, you know, when you're out driving around, you just
challenge accepted, Melissa Bay. Challenge accepted.
That's right. You need to get started on yours.
I
noticed your Musselburgh is not on the list for today.
I take it off every time you add it to the agenda.
Well, dang it. Well, maybe we'll have to add that. I have to write it in for episode. This is episode 6. Did we say that?
Oh, welcome to.
We're halfway through episode 6. Episode 7, we're gonna all ask Sandra about her progress on the Musselburgh hat. So the other thing that I have been knitting, I've been in bodies of my sweaters. I have 2 sweaters that are on the needles, and they're both bottom up. Which that was not my intention, but that's how it worked out. So this first one is called the sock arm because our friends Mary showed up wearing this and I fell in love.
It was glorious.
And I want, before I show my progress, so this is the brands of the sock arms that mine are going to be. Mine's not this color because y'all, I bought out the color that I'm going to be using because I want to make a Musselburgh hat. I want to make gloves. I want to make matching socks, all with my sweater. I mean, seriously, I'm into themes, right, y'all? So, and then I'm also using, this is Quince & Coat Finch yarn, and I mean, I need to be careful how I hold things. But there is like a stretch. I mean, I know it's wool, but I've never known such a stretchy wool before.
It's so soft. And so that color right there is one of my favorite colors of all time.
It's gorgeous.
It is
I love it. It's a very trending color, kind of like a dusty pink. And this color, just for anybody who's curious, is called Shell. And we do have enough for a sweater's quantity if anybody is interested. And okay, so the last time I was here, which was episode 5, and I gotta, how am I gonna show this? So
I'll show you top.
Oh, there's my progress marker right here. So that's where I was before Christmas. So I like to say this is like sleeve ocean. No, not sleeve ocean, body ocean. Body sea body. Whatever. It is taking forever.
She's on a cruise in the middle of the ocean right now.
Cruise, and it is never ending, but it is so meditative. Oh, I love. Mm-hmm. So that's where I was. So
Yay,
this is,
look at all that progress.
I want to say that's 10 inches, I think.
Oh gosh, at least.
So I've knit, this is my 4th ball of yarn here. So that's the progress on there. And pretty soon, I believe I'm going to be, hopefully next time,
Sleeves? On Sleeve Island?
I'll be dividing for underarms.
Fantastic.
And have it on barber cords. So the next sweater that I have is my Paysage, which used the Barocco Millefiori.
Way to go! I don't know if it's right, but it sounded good.
Okay, thank you.
It sounded good.
It sounds French. Do you think it's French?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So this one is actually a pattern that is designed by Amy Christoffers.
I don't know if it's Christoffers or Christoffers.
I've heard it pronounced both ways. Isn't she the brilliant mind behind the
Press Flowers
cardigan and shawl and hat and gloves and all the things. So I have never knit a pattern by her, and that's something that I enjoy doing, is trying different patterns by different designers.
That's the fun part.
So that is the one I'm doing, and I'm doing it in the round, which was not how the pattern was written.
Rogue. She's going rogue.
The pattern that you're actually supposed to knit flat. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to knit front and back flat. So I'm doing it in the round. And when we were here for Christmas, the last time I showed this, we were here. this progress
Good
marker.
golly, Miss Molly,
So
you've been busy.
I told you I'm in the ocean. I'm in the body ocean. See, whatever you want to
She's on a
call it.
cruise.
I'm on a cruise. So those are my sweaters, and see what's next, because I have a lot to. World's Simplest Mittens.
Is that a tin can knit?
Tin can knits is
Yes,
free. It's
I
a
love
free
that.
pattern, you
I love that
guys.
pattern.
Isn't that adorable? So I've never knit it until now, and what I decided to do is the wonderful.
Wrong one. Those.
Oh, you want? Oh, I'm doing a work.
Works in progress.
Oh, I'm doing a work in progress.
Oh, flippity flop. It's okay.
Okay.
Bloopers. Bloop.
So this I purchased 3 different colors of this, and I'm making a set. I've made a
puffin.
hat. I've speckled puffin. I've made a hat, and I've made a cowl, and I wanted to have a set, so I made gloves. But this was the last thing that I've knit, and so I weighed my yarn, and I ran out of. I didn't think I had enough yarn of this color to finish, but that's okay. I decided I'm going to make fingerless mitts.
They're so cute.
Don't they kind of look like a flower? It's like a pretty spring.
Oh, it's so fun.
So I took the World's Simplest Mittens and just stopped knitting
Good plan.
and bound off to have fingerless mitts. And this is a free pattern, which I think is fabulous. Okay, so that was a work in progress. I do have to finish the other one.
Yes, you have a hoe.
I have a.
You have a
this is
hoe.
the second hoe of the show. But there's a third hoe on the table.
Woohoo!
We'll get
Okay.
there. And let's see. And then a New Year's cast on. So this is the Hibernal hat.
Yes.
Our
By
friend-
Summer Lee.
Our friend Ursula knit the Hibernal socks and hat, and she did both of them, and you can see pictures of it on the Yarn Winders Instagram
posted
and
it this morning.
Facebook. You just posted it, and she used this local craftery yarn, and I fell in love. She came in with the socks talking about her plan to knit the hat, and I was like, there's a hat, there's a Hibernal hat. And I was like,
remiss.
I need it, I'm remiss. So hopefully next show this will actually be a finished object.
It is such a fun pattern.
You had said it yourself that it really is an intuitive pattern, and I wouldn't say that my mind can keep up with things like that, but with this particular pattern, I got it figured out, and I feel smart.
You are smart.
It makes me feel intelligent. I'm
are
an
smart.
intelligent knitter. So I hope that you guys can see the texture that's in there. And if talking about heart, if my heart was yarn or yarn colorway, it'd be this.
Oh, I love that.
I love the aqua. It's like a bright, brilliant with lavenders and hot pinks and yellows. And I just love the speckles, and it just knits up just gorgeous.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's
I
a
love
fun
it.
pattern. I am
is
Hibernal cheerleader all the way.
January
Oh my gosh.
Cuff Club.
Okay.
I didn't put this on the sock blocker. We got to make it look pretty, so can we do that really quickly? So she's going to do that while I show you guys the pattern. So Summer Lee Designs has their Color Cuff Club January craft socks, and we thought that this looked like a cupcake. So the Yarn Winder is going to be celebrating our first birthday coming up in February. And y'all know I like to be in season and in holidays, I guess. So I was like, I'm going to knit this up so that I can wear these at the birthday party. And so I have a hoe.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Look how cute that is.
Thank you.
And can
Thank
we
you for teaching me how to make socks.
I know, it takes my breath away too. Let me just say, sweet Julia, this is her first colorwork sock. She
It
cast this
is.
baby on, what,
How did you
3
remember
days?
that?
Because you said it last night.
Oh, I did. Well, I was saying it because I was complaining, because I was doing this on DPNs. And so I had
It's a pain in the butt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ends of the needles plus 3 or 6 ends of yarn going in all directions. So it's not perfect, but it's adorable.
It's
and that's
adorable.
what matters. And this is all the local craftery yarn. This is Franklin, Tennessee. And I thought that would look like it was a funfetti cake.
It does.
And then, of course, what Sandra had a recommendation of making a pom-pom for like a cherry. So that's why I did
Mine
the
are
red
going to have little red
here,
pom-poms.
red pom-pom on the back. And then this is a colorway I think that you must have had last year because it came in a mini set.
Oh.
I love your minis. They're
you.
so much fun to play with things like this.
I love this. I cannot wait to cast it on. The only reason I haven't is because I have to get some of these second socks done.
Yeah,
but as soon as the second Hibernal is done, that's going on my needles because that is a fun one. Totally fun.
It's fun.
So cute.
I cast the cuff on to the second one this morning. So.
You cast it on what day? Monday? Sunday?
Sunday or I don't know. The days
and it's
are
Wednesday and it's already
in.
done.
It's quick because it's a short one. It's not a long sock.
No, not
like
baubles. No. I bought little red felted pom-poms that look like cherries. That's a whole nother story. And I'm going to sew it on. I'm not making a bauble. I'm literally like the old-fashioned 80s socks.
Oh.
I'm just going to sew it on because it needs a cherry.
It needs a cherry. So I'm so excited about that. And I'm even more excited. I'm more excited about the birthday party that's coming up. Which we'll be talking a lot more about that later, but we have
Mark
been
your calendars. Mark your calendars. It's next month, and we're gonna have fun. Have fun.
Yes, we are.
I've made it a whole year.
Yes, you have.
Well, almost 11 months.
Yeah.
I've made it 11 months.
Congratulations!
Thank
I feel
you.
like we should have confetti. What if there's a way to make balloons?
Can't have balloons, but we can have confetti.
No, I mean, like, sometimes you can do something on the screen and the screen will automatically...
Okay, so when Julia and I were FaceTiming the other day, we were like, thumbs up, and it did like a thumbs up on the screen for us and like hearts. What was this?
That's a heart. It's like you're holding a heart. It's a Korean drama thing.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. FaceTime. I know. FaceTime. Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were FaceTiming. We were having our business meeting over FaceTime.
You think it only happens on FaceTime? Probably. Well, that's disappointing.
Thank you.
No,
Lord.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen on an Instagram Live.
Have you?
Yeah. We'll have to figure that out in the
Yes,
next time.
because it's so fun. Mm-hmm. I had no idea what was happening the day we were doing it. I was like, did you see that? What just happened? Anyway, technology is great.
It is.
All right.
Okay, finished objects. Because I talked about the anthology.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Can we please? All right, so this sweet shawl, Andrea Mowry released this last year, and it's called the Melt Shawl. And I knew I had to cast it on immediately. Now, I have never done brioche, and it has little blips of brioche in it. It's not all brioche. The rest is garter and lace. Lace is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I was super excited about that. But I was also excited to just dip my toe into the brioche world without having an all over brioche project. So I cast this on in April. I dyed the yarn to match her colorway because I loved her color scheme.
Bravo, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I cast it on in April. I got, this is the end. You start to this little tiny end. And I did one brioche section, yay. 2 brioche sections, yay. Lace, 3rd brioche, yay. And then I got to 4 and it was like my brain just left my head because all of a sudden I couldn't do brioche anymore.
Really? Because you had put it down
No.
too often?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Nope, I was cruising. And then all of a sudden it was like not clicking. And so this little baby has been in timeout since April.
Aww.
And then in December, I was like, okay, ridiculous. Get it back out and finish it. And so you know what it took? Are you ready?
YouTube?
It took a 5-minute YouTube video of Andrea Mowry showing us how to brioche. And I was like, oh my stars. And so once I picked it up, it got finished over Christmas break.
It is stunning.
And I love it.
Stunning.
I love it.
I'm so glad you picked it back up.
I am too, because it needed to be finished. It's so pretty and it's so squishy. And if you're ever thinking about brioching, is that a verb? Let's make it one. If you're ever thinking about it, this is a great little shawl to do because you get your blips in there, but then the rest is easy peasy.
It doesn't look like that many rows, I guess.
No, I think it's 8, maybe 12. I don't remember, but it's quick and it's all the same. I mean, this whole thing is just a repeat of itself. So you just do the same thing over and over again until you get to the border, which I think the border makes the shawl, in my opinion.
It does, yeah.
So this is my FO.
Beautiful.
It took me if I had stayed with it, it would have taken me a couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, because I did this last section and it was big. It was the big part in less than a week.
Wow.
Maybe a week.
Wow.
But it sat for 8 months. So
well, that's a lesson. And
learn from me. Just watch the 5-minute video.
And I love how you're putting it on and then
Thank
that
you.
stripe comes up the side.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, sometimes you just put things down and then it's hard. You have to reteach yourself when you pick it back up.
Yes.
Or, our brain just goes into, you had a lot going on.
I did have it.
So I'm glad that you came back to it.
I appreciate that.
Good job.
Thanks. I'm proud.
You
I am
should
proud.
be.
I'm proud. And then the second, of course, is these were our New Year's Eve cast on. This yarn is from our friend Gabby of Moss Fibers, and she dyed this colorway for the yarn crawl. And she's sweetly brought us some because Casey and I both had to have it. So Casey has these socks, Melissa has these socks, I have these socks. We all cast on for New Year's and we are done. I finished mine literally this morning.
Isn't it fun though to knit the same projects that other people are knitting, that your friends are knitting?
Except my friends finished before me.
That's
and
okay. It doesn't have to be a contest as to who gets it done first.
Did you hear that, Melissa? It doesn't have to be a contest. It's fun. They challenged me. They're like, come on, let's go. So those are done. I'm going to put them on today. Casey's going to have her on today.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It'll match what you have on too.
Thanks. And
Gorgeous.
I don't normally do this. Casey was shocked last night when I told her that I normally put all of my socks away into a box. And in December, I give myself a pair of socks every day the month of December. And she's like, so you don't wear any of the socks you knit for a whole year? And I was like, yep.
It's like a gift to yourself.
It is a gift to myself. So, but I'm going to wear these to support the team.
Beautiful. Support the team. I love that.
Thanks. All right. I think that's it for me for finished objects.
Finished objects. Okay, so my elephant in the room is the SABAI vest, which I knit with the Chi Mirasol, which is actually a blend of alpaca and linen and viscose. And I actually knit this at a tighter gauge on purpose to be able to wear it for winter and fall. So it is nice and warm. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I've worn it with button downs underneath it. And of course today and then I figured too, when it gets a little bit warmer, I could just wear it with t-shirts.
Yes.
So I just absolutely adore, and I want to knit another one of these for summertime.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a mark of a good pattern when you can
do
it twice.
It is. And let's see, the next thing I had, we're talking about the Makers bingo card. I finished my bingo cards.
Yay!
I am actually...
She finished filling them out.
I did. Oh yes. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
So
she's good, but I don't know if she's quite that good yet.
I haven't marked any of them off.
No?
But I have one for stitch goals and one for pattern goals. And this idea came to us from our friend Hadia, which I hope she's watching. But she says, she showed us hers, where she has hers in her bullet journal, where she's marking off the different, I think they were all knitting, but she also crochets.
She does.
So, and I was like, oh, I'm going to so make that. And so for me, this goal sheet is not necessarily to knit more or do more, because to me, making is a relaxing, fun thing for me to do. So I'm not trying to take the fun out of it for myself, but just to kind of give myself, like I want to remember what I'm wanting to learn. And also with the patterns to, like I have a queue longer than this bingo card. So this way I can like prioritize, and my goal is to actually have a, what do you call it, a blackout card.
Yep.
But I have seen and talked to some people who put things in certain directions so that they know for sure they'll get bingo going in one direction or the other, which you could do that. And of course it says the yarn winder in the center. And Sandra has said that for anybody who's wanting to do this at the end of this year, we'll have a get together and we'll celebrate our Makers bingo cards. But we have blank ones of these here at the shop. So if you're interested in filling one of these out as well, then definitely see us for that. But I'm sure throughout these YouTube videos, I'll be letting you guys know which ones I actually accomplished. But on my stitch goals, just to give you guys an example, I want to make a toe-up sock.
Yeah.
And I bought the Gilmore Girls book as well as the Summerly sock book. And
Both great ones.
My plan is to knit at least one pattern, hopefully more, but at least one pattern is here on my bingo card. And I want to fade, I want to learn marling, and then on my pattern sheet, so this 2024, I only knit 3 socks. So my goal is to knit double that. So my goal is to do 6, but you know, if I do more, then I do more.
You'll do more.
But that's okay, I will, but I'd put at least 6 different socks. Another one, like I've never knit a Stephen West pattern, so his name is on here for me to pick one of his patterns. And a Tiff Neeland, she has a lot of patterns that I want to knit.
Yes.
And then I want to do I want to pick a Mother's Day, because I like holidays.
Yeah.
So I want to do a Mother's Day and even have a birthday project on my bingo card. So I may not necessarily complete it, but I'm picking it out, picking my colors, and so that is on my bingo card.
And then she asked me, where's your bingo card?
But you're going to talk about that next week.
I said, I have no idea.
We will. So, on with my FOs.
Oh.
So, you guys know, so this is the same pattern, but this is with boucle. Boucle, I love saying that word. It's held, fingering and boucle held together. And so this is the world's simplest knits by 10 Can Knits, and it's a free pattern. And of course I did the fingerless on this one, and then isn't that so soft?
They are so soft. They are so soft.
Just tickled that I was able to make real mitts.
They're real mitts, and they're real warm.
Yeah.
And they're fuzzy and so soft.
So soft.
You did such a
And
good
I'm going to
job.
make a set with that. I have more of this, and I'm going to do a hat, and I'm going to do some kind of a scarf or something, or a cowl.
And Casey's knitting her sweater out of the boucle.
She is.
Yes.
Yeah, she has a bubblegum pink boucle, and she's knitting, I can't remember the name of that sweater. I can visualize it, but I can't remember the name.
I can too, but I can't either.
So.
Oh my goodness, these are so soft.
I mean,
you did such a good job.
I want to say, and I'm sorry, but I'm not. Sorry, not sorry. These are easier than socks.
Oh, for sure.
There's no heel turn.
No.
I mean, the thumb gusset is simple as increases.
Yeah.
And they go so fast.
They go so fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some color work eventually, mitts, because I've seen some really cute patterns out there.
Have to make these. Oh,
yeah,
so good.
for sure.
So good. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then another finished objects are my Kevin socks. This is the December knit along that we did, and this is Songbird Handmade, and it's supposed to be the Kevin McAllister
Home Alone
sweater.
Yep.
Home Alone. So I finished those, and this is a new heel. Afterthought heel? No, Shadow Wrap.
Shadow Wrap.
Yeah, so those were fun. And then I'm trying to move it along because I know this is long. But I'm almost done. Hang in there with me, you
Look,
guys.
we've been gone for 2 weeks. So
with, I wanted to make a set.
do you remember this? She had this on a couple of weeks ago, that
This
bandana
is,
cowl.
yes, the bandana cowl.
Look how cute that is.
And I made this and was like, it's so soft and so squishy that I wanted to make a set. So I bought 2 new colors and I made a hat. And, you know, because winter weather is here and we're going to have a snowstorm. And I wanted to have a chunky,
I'm going to need a picture of you wearing all the things.
I will do that. I'll
Please
send you a photo.
That'd be fun.
So I picked out these different colors of this Quince & Co. speckled puffin and made this cute little hat. And then, of course, I have one glove done.
Oh my stars, it's so adorable.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's going to be so warm for this Snowmageddon that's headed our way. And the hat I actually made of this Winterfell 2.0.
That is so cute. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
So, anyways.
You did such a good job.
think
You
that's
have been
it.
so busy.
It's been fun. We've been on holiday break, right?
Yes.
For Christmas and New Year's.
Yes, and now we've got a snow break.
Yeah, we have a snow break coming up. I've got my patterns lined up that I'm going to be knitting on. You got your patterns figured out? Do you know what you're going to be making while we're cozy and watching the snowfall?
Yes, Anthology throws,
Yeah.
socks. I might start the Find Your Fade. Let's talk about that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yep.
So I hope that you guys will take some time out for yourself and head over to the shop. Today's a great day to come by and say hi.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, hey.
Hey.
We'll
Girl,
be here
hey.
till 8 o'clock. And then, weather permitting, so keep your eye on our Instagram as well as our Facebook for any kind of hours or closings that we might be forced to do because
Okay,
of
Melissa,
the
I
weather.
promise. I will put a progress keeper. Melissa's telling me muscle burr. I will put a progress keeper on that sucker today when I get home.
Do it.
And then next Wednesday, I will show progress.
Do it. Yay. She said it live, so that means it's going to happen. Yay.
It may be this much progress, but we'll see.
It's progress. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for coming, you guys.
Hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope to see your smiling faces in here today. Come join us, knit, crochet, say hey, and see this new Fiberland.
Fiberland.
Well, look at those two together. Look at these three. This would be a pretty.
Pink is my signature color.
I know, and I love the brights.
I need to steal that. Sorry.
Need a neutral?
Pink is my signature color.
I bought these two.
I mean,
And this one. I bought. These are the three that I bought, but I've been eyeing.
Casey bought the yellow. I cannot wait.
Casey bought the yellow?
Yes.
For socks? Is she still on here? She's going to tell us.
Casey, are you here? Did you buy them for socks? Okay.
Love
Probably.
these colors.
But, I mean, not just
Beautiful.
for socks. This would make a fantastic shawl.
And so soft against the skin.
Cardigan?
Yeah.
Sea glass cardigan?
Let's do it.
I don't know. Oh my God.
I'm up for it.
That's on your bingo card.
Most likely socks, Casey says.
Okay.
Well, can't wait to see it.
Yes. It's such a fun color.
You guys have a wonderful day.
See you soon.
Thanks for joining us.
Y'all stay safe and warm during the snow and send us pictures of you playing in the snow. I'd love to see that. I would love to see
with your
that.
knits and crochet, with your makes on.
Yes, please.
Extra special.
All right.
Enjoy.
Love you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.